The author of this article writes about how economists are still trying to figure out how much the exit of millions of workers since 2007 has to do with the weak economy and fewer available jobs, and how much it has to do with demographic factors like retiring baby boomers. He said that the U.S. labor force is the smallest it's been since the 1970s as a share of the adult population, 62.8% today, down from 66% in December 2007 when the recession began. If the labor force participation rate had remained unchanged over that time, nearly 8 million more Americans would be in the workforce today. The government defines the labor force as everyone over the age of 15 who's either working or actively looking for work. He writes that given the demographic forces at work, there's no question the labor force would be smaller today, with or without the recession. But how much smaller? Using the methodology he detailed in the article, he said we can estimate that roughly 3.2 million of the 8% workers would have left the labor force regardless of the state of the economy. The essential crux of the article is that if all or a large percentage of the 3.2 million unemployed left for reasons unrelated to the bad economy, for example, retired, disabled, etc., we may have a bigger problem than if people left because they couldn't find jobs. Because in the first scenario, those people would not be coming back into the workforce even if the economy began to improve, which in and of itself could result in a weaker economy as a result in potential decrease in production coupled with a decrease in spending. One thing I wonder is how much can the economy actually improve with so many people out of work? The final point he makes is that if the economy does not strengthen soon, the 2 to 4 million people unemployed because they couldn't find work, alluding now to the second scenario, could eventually become unreachable, and the decline in the labor force that we are experiencing might become more permanent. What the author did not get into is how this would impact even those who have jobs. A few things those who are employed could experience as a result of both scenarios are lower to no wage increases, more work for the same or lesser pay, higher taxes, a decrease in employment benefits and other incentives, and the country will most likely experience an increase in crime rates. Not a pretty picture, but definitely something to think about, consider, and maybe even prepare for. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace.